What's up, Facebook? It's Courtney and Skylar. What do you want to talk about? So she's 2.5. Well, she's almost 3 and obsessed with soccer. Okay, stop now. All right, so that's not what I want to talk about, but she's pretty good at bringing smiles to us all. Okay, go. All right, guys. So what do I want to talk about today? Couple thoughts. First, it's Friday night, and Friday nights are, 100% different than they were 15 or 20 years ago. But that's okay. So what does our Friday night consist of? Well, I just went to the grocery store for the 3rd time today because I couldn't remember to buy all the things I went for the 1st time or the 2nd time. And Carson's at gymnastics, so I have to go pick her up. So, it's life. Anyone with kids totally understands this, and it makes me laugh because I'm like, oh yeah, it's Friday. Like there's a girl at the store that was clearly talking to her friend about, we can go potty right now. Go in by yourself. Go. Yep, guys, this is how it goes. All right, so anyway, she was clearly talking to her friend about going out, and I was like, oh yeah, it's Friday. But anyway, it's all good. All right, so what do I want to talk about today? I want to talk about morning routines. So a lot of us are doing the last 90-day thing from Rachel Hollis, which is super cool. A lot of the stuff I'm already doing, but it's fun to be doing it. Hello, give me a hi when you jump on with other people. So in the last, I would say, 45 days, I've really gotten into a morning routine, and it's something that I kind of used to do in the past, but I was never super consistent about it, and I made up all kinds of excuses, and some of them were, and some of them weren't excuses, like, oh, the baby gets up when I get up, so that doesn't actually do me any good to get up and, like, get my mind right and get set. It's okay, honey, just come here. Sorry, you guys. So this morning, it's a good thing I'm an early riser, so here's the story of the day. Yesterday I woke up at like 3:20, so I got up, did my thing, and I'll talk about what that is in a second. And then I was exhausted yesterday, so I ended up taking a 2-hour nap, which was amazing, but not something that happens in my world very often. So today I was like, all right, I am going to stay in bed until at least 5, right? Which is funny because I'm totally a morning person. My body wakes up at like 3:30. So finally at 4:10, I was like, whatever, I'm getting out of bed. I'm just going to go do my thing. Had all the things kind of going through my head of what I needed to do today. So I was like, that's fine. I'll just do it. So I got up, and if, Brandon and I, one of us has to coach at 5:15. And then on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we have 2 coaches that coach, so us and then one other one, because we have 2 classes that run at that hour. So I went so Skylar and I sleep in one room, and Carson and Braden sleep in another. It's the thing, but whatever. So I went into our room, and I was like, honey, why aren't you awake? And he's like, what? And I was like, did your alarm go off? And he's like, no. And I said, what time are you getting out of bed? And he said, 6. And I was like, well, that's weird if you have to coach at 5:15. So needless to say, it was my morning to go to work, and I needed to shower and get ready and be there in an hour. So needless to say, it's a good thing I'm an early riser. It's bad that I didn't check the schedule that I write for the gym. But, so, I know, honey. So the thing I want to talk about, you guys, is morning routine. So what my routine has come to about 45 days ago, I don't know, whatever, I'm making that up, 6 weeks ago, we started doing a movement meditation. So with Hungry for Happiness, we do meditation. It's not something I've ever done a lot of, not something I've ever been very good at. Quieting my mind is not an easy thing for me, but I'm getting better because you only get better with practice, right? So mine turned into a moving, honey, she's literally playing soccer beside me, you guys, I'm sorry. It turned into a moving meditation. So for me, the moving meditation has been, sorry you guys, I thought this would go better. The moving meditation has been amazing because I stretch, I'm releasing some chakra stuff, which I told you guys I'm becoming hippie, so there you go. So if you don't know what chakras are, it's crazy because I didn't know what was happening about 4 weeks ago, but I knew something changed in my body. So for me, I do a ton of stretching. Sometimes I actually do yoga, but when I actually do yoga, the competitiveness in me comes out, and I'm terrible at yoga because I'm not flexible. So I just kind of do what feels good for me. So I'm super tight. That's a thing for me. So I've just been stretching, and I take the time to listen to some meditation stuff. I go through whatever we're doing in Hungry for Happiness, or I just actually stretch in silence. And think about, what's going on in my day, what I need to do to get my mind right, feel into my body, connect with my breath, and just take the time to be slow, right? And it has changed everything for me. I can't even explain how much it's done to my mindset, the calm I found in my life, and the lightness versus the stress and the overwhelm. But I've done it, and it's just a thing. And if Skylar wakes up, if Carson wakes up, they lay on the couch, I do it with them. Sometimes Sky lays underneath me. It is what it is, right? So this morning, because I woke up too late, I didn't have time. I did stretch for like 15 minutes, but I didn't have time to actually like calm down and settle in and just be with what was going on and with my intentions and with my gratitude and with all that stuff. So I started the day in overwhelm, just like that heart racing, running too late, heart racing, running too late, just, whatever. And it was a huge realization to me that that's how I've started my life every day for the past 15 years, right? And all day I've just felt off. Like I had a hard time getting in the right mojo. I mean, I did get there eventually, but I had a really hard time getting back into that space and getting back into that peace. My body doesn't feel the same. It's just crazy. So what I want to encourage you guys to do is to find a morning routine, to try some meditation, even if it's only 5 minutes. You will be shocked that when you actually can learn to turn your brain off and listen to your body and listen to your, the divine spirit, whatever you believe, the universe, whatever, and actually listen to the things that you're being told from your body and from the universe and from that kind of stuff. It is insane what will actually come to you. And how it will set your day up for success. So I will do my stretching, do my meditation, and then I'll write down things I'm grateful for. I'll kind of just like mind dump on things that I'm thinking about for work or for the kids or whatever. And then I'll always write my gratitude and a mantra for the day. So that's my morning routine. I was listening to Samantha Skelly's podcast yesterday, and I can't remember the guy's name, but he was on there and he said he has this crazy morning routine. He's a writer. He gets up and he does his thing, and then he lives on the beach. So I don't have that option. And he runs down, and he does yoga on the beach, and he makes himself jump in the water. And he's like, it's freezing cold, and I act like a little kid. And then I run back home, and he's like, it's crazy what it does just for your mind, and like scientifically what it does for your cells to start out in that kind of mode and to start out in that kind of peace. So I feel like so many of us are just stuck in overwhelm and struggle, and just, if you're like me, my brain used to wake up at 2:30 in the morning stressing about everything I needed to get done, which did me no good, just put me more in an anxious state. And now that I've learned to quiet my brain and to listen to my body and to actually feel into what's going on, and to slow down, it's so incredible. So my advice to you guys is try a morning routine, see if it's stretching for you, see if it's just meditation, even if it's just 5 minutes to write down gratitude and mindfulness. And kind of start to get yourself where you want to go. Mine sometimes is 30 minutes, sometimes it's an hour if I have time. It's amazing. So that's what I have for you all on my, we'll call it my hippie journey. But anyway, I did decide the new business is going to be called the Happiness Endeavor. So tell me if you guys like that. I finally got smart and had Fiverr design me a logo. So I'll post it, and I'd love your guys' opinion. Ladies in Colorado or anywhere else, if you guys want, there's still a couple spots left for the retreat. October 27th. So we're 4 weeks away. We probably got about a week before I have to close registration. So in that weekend, we're going to do a ton. We're going to do a morning routine every morning. We're going to get up, we're going to stretch. We're going to talk about, food and body and mindset, and just have fun, get back to play. And kind of dive into that stuff. So if you guys are interested, hit me up, let me know. I'd love to have you guys. Sorry, not this time, but hopefully next time. So if you know somebody that you want to bring with you, tag them. We've got some double rooms, and it's up in Dillon. It's going to be beautiful. So think about that. It's going to be awesome. Moms, I know what you're saying. You're saying, but I can't leave my kiddos because yada, yada, yada. I know, I say it too. But I'm going to leave mine. And you can totally leave yours, and you need it, because remember, you cannot pour from an empty cup. So take this weekend, come up, hang out with us. It's going to be an awesome time. We're going to have some amazing food, nourish our bodies, and we'll have some fun. Maybe some wine, probably some wine, but yeah, all in moderation. So anyway, thanks guys for jumping on, and give me, comment if you guys have a morning routine, what it is. If you want help coming up with one, let me know. I would love to help you. So, and if you want in our last 90-day group, let me know about that too. It's just a place for us all to kind of hold each other accountable for having the best last 90 days of the year, instead of waiting until January to have the first. Heather, that's awesome. Heather just said my morning routine is to don't kill Peyton. I'm telling you, girl, get up a little bit earlier, because it's the only way I get through my kids, trying to get them out the door in the morning. So I'm with you. All right, guys, I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for jumping on.